couple away from the news update and more on the San Francisco earthquake from NBC and Lisa Smith. And I've got more great oldies on the other side. On the way.
You get stuck on you.
Your favorite oldies from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Oldies 1410. WING. Dayton. This is the NBC Radio Network. Good morning. I'm Ken Herrera.
And he fails to get Dave Parker at second base, so the Oakland A's take.
Tell you what, we're having an
That's how most Americans learned about last night's San Francisco earthquake as ABC's Al Michaels and Tim McCarver set the scene for Game 3 of the World Series and were knocked off the air.
Right now, some clouds and 37. Our next news with an update on the earthquake in San Francisco in 25 minutes. From the WING newsroom, I'm Lisa Smith with Jason Roberts.
Oldies 1410 WING, the association with the song that, believe it or not, was originally written in waltz time. And it wasn't about a gal named Wendy. It was about a guy, a hippie named Wendy. But it was a big hit anyway. 7:08. Hi, Jason Roberts for Kirky with Diana and the Supremes. Oldies 1410 WING, your favorite oldies in AM stereo, and 10 great oldies in a row every hour, beginning at 9:50 this morning with Ms. Kim Ferris right here. Good morning, 710. This is Jason Roberts for Steve Kirk, who's still out in the Caribbean this morning and no doubt wondering what in the heck's going on back stateside with all the news concerning the San Francisco earthquake, and we will continue to keep you informed on that today. And as NBC continues to bring us special reports or updates that we think are of note and that you need to know about, you certainly will. Hear it right here at Oldies 1410 WING.
5429.
7:13 in the morning. Drive carefully if you're headed to work. You're winning lottery numbers from last night at the Pick 3 game, 960. The Pick 4 combination, 8145. Blood, sweat, and tears. WING.
What goes
All oldies, all the time. Oldies 1410. WING.
Oldies 1410 WING 727. Lisa Smith has an update on local news at 7:30. I've got more great oldies coming up in just a minute or two. All right, let's hum along with Paul Simon, that is, with the Dixie Hummingbirds in the background. Loves Me Like a Rock. Oldies 1410 Wing.
when I was a little boy? Shouted silver loving light on me.
Oldies 1410 WING 738, 21 and a half shy of 8 o'clock. Good morning, Jason Roberts sitting in for Steve Kirk. Good to have you along here. Drive carefully. It is kind of cold, but not too much in the way of traffic problems to mention as of this moment. In sports this morning, Baseball Commissioner Fay Vincent will announce this morning when and where Game 3 of the World Series will be played. The Oakland A's and Giants were supposed to meet last night at San Francisco's Candlestick Park for Game 3 of the Fall Classic, but that earthquake yesterday knocked out electricity and caused some damage to the ballpark. Giants executive Al Rosen said, "We shook up the lineup, but we didn't know that we were doing this." No doubt. NBC correspondent Steve Futterman, you were at Candlestick Park when it began to shake.
I was at Candlestick Park, and the whole stadium shook. It was 15 seconds of terror for me, and I think like many people, I was just hoping that stadium was not going to collapse.
The new Cincinnati Reds manager, Bob Quinn, says he wants to name a new manager by the first week in November. He says he's got about a dozen candidates. There is a published report in a Cincinnati newspaper this morning that says the offer has been made to former Major League skipper Dallas Green, but no official word of that. The list that they're looking at includes interim manager Tommy Helms, as well as Green, Doc Edwards, plus Hal Lanier. Quinn also says it's not likely that the Reds will trade outfielder Eric Davis. Why is it whenever I talk about the Reds, this phone rings? Let me get it. Good morning, Oldies 1410 WING.
Good morning, Jason. It's Marge again.
Well, hi there, Marge. Say, you mentioned yesterday you had some sort of surprise for me this morning. This wouldn't be what you're calling about, would it?
As a matter of fact, Jason, yes. And have I got a deal for you?
Uh-oh.
Now, as you know, I've sold many a car in my day, and I've got something here that you just can't afford to pass up.
Well, Marge, I just bought a new truck, but what have you got there?
It's a beautiful, loaded, fire-engine Cincinnati red Corvette.
Oh, I don't know, Marge. Corvettes have always seemed to be a bit out of my price range.
Well, just listen to this now. It's a clean, one-owner car.
Yeah?
Yes, driven by a little old baseball manager who used to get it back and forth from the racetrack.
Okay, how many miles does it have?
273,000, and that included a trip or two to the courthouse. But you can bet you can be sure it's a sweetheart of a deal.
I don't know, Marge.
Well, okay, Jason, I can hear in your voice you're anxious to buy this car. I'll tell you what, let me sweeten the deal.
All right, shoot.
I'll leave the fuzzy dice on the rear view mirror.
That's all?
And I'll throw in an autographed Shotzi water bowl.
Keep going.
How about season passes to the Reds?
Wait a minute, does this car even run?
Oh, all right. I'll keep Shotzi in the other room when you come to visit.
Okay, I'll think about it.
Well, you'd better jump on this deal fast, or else I'm going to have to sell the car to Mr. Helms. He may need transportation soon. Jason, do you have my number?
Marge, I've had your number for a long time.
Well, fine. I'll stay in touch. We'll talk about this deal some more. I've got to go. It's been almost 10 minutes since I've given any orders to Bob Quinn, and I want to keep him on his toes. Goodbye, Jason!